Yo, what's
What's
up,
going
buddy?
on, man?
Oh, not
What are
much,
we
man.
doing?
Just hanging out.
It's another wonderful Thursday. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Let's see here. We have finally fired this thing off. Man, what is going on, dude? It's Thursday. We're almost at Friday, man. Jeff, the weather here in North Carolina, I guess throughout the state, man, has been
Sucks.
crazy.
Sucks.
Super duper hot, like ridiculous hot. And throughout the country, everybody's seeing close to like hundreds. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's throughout the country, but dude, 106, 109 on a heat index today. We can't fly in that.
I know, man. I wanted to fly some kind of bad too.
I did too. And look, the thing is crazy because like we want to go flying bad, but we keep having these little pop up storms, man, and you can't gauge them. You can't tell exactly what's going on. So, you know, it's just really, really, really crazy. But we're glad we're here. Glad you guys are here. Let's see here. So, without further ado, Jeff, what's new with you, man? What's going on?
Not much, man. Just been just plugging away, man. Been shooting out a bunch of emails and trying to get us some more sponsors. Um, work all the time, man.
I hear you, dude.
And
What's going on, Red Tail Flyer?
I did get on Amazon ordered me a 2 7/8 drill bit so I can drill through the wall of the
All
trailer.
right.
I did get the air conditioner set up today. Man, it's a cool, balmy, like 65 degrees in there right now, dude. It's great.
Oh, is it really that quick?
It's
You plugged it up,
that quick, man. Look, I got it kind of just rigged with a drop cord, but hey,
right?
man, it's working. It's working.
Man. So, how did that feel? I bet that felt pretty good, like having that thing done.
Yeah, man. Well, it's I've had the AC sitting, dude, for 6 8 months,
Really.
so it's I'm glad to have it. Now I can
And now you got it up and
go to the
running.
go to the fly-in and sit in there and relax. And the AC, I have heat in the wintertime, so man, it's all set.
Yeah, dude. I bet it's nice. I
I
bet it's
followed
nice.
old Wild Child Graphics. Oh look, he's in the house. Matter of fact,
What is going on Wild Child Graphics? What's new with you?
his
What's he
post
been up to?
on this
What's going
stuff
on?
here, man. So we'll see.
Well, dude, I'm super happy for you, man. And I hope it works out well. I mean, it's already working. You got air conditioning in that bad boy. Shoot, we're not going to be able to tell you anything.
The MC Red Tail Flyer. What's up, Bobby? And Full Throttle Jeff.
What is going on?
No, that's great. What's up, Pops? What's up, Seth? High
Yeah.
Desert Misfits. Hey, High Desert. First time checking in, man. Appreciate you coming by.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We have a nice little show going on here for you tonight. We're going to talk about a couple of things. I'm over here multitasking there, Jeff. I was trying to add something, but it's not working with me.
Bobby's always coming up with some random questions.
Dude, I always got something, in the you know, in the shuck, in the holster man for you. So we always have that crazy question. But first and foremost, Jeff, what do you think about the Freewing 8 F4 Phantom? Now that you saw it,
It was sweet, man. I'm kind of jealous.
you're not jealous, dude. You don't get jealous, man. Come on, guy. It's an airplane. You can just buy one. Anybody can buy one. But on a serious note, after seeing it fly, we did the maiden flight on it, guys. So finally, that was done. That's the jet behind me that you're seeing back there. And what are your thoughts on it, man? What are your thoughts on free wing jets in general?
Man, they kind of cornered the market for a long time with the Jets.
I would agree.
Like for a long time, they cornered the market. But look, you got the new guys in the game. I mean,
Yeah.
Verizon's always had Jets. They've had Jets for a long time.
Yep.
But me and you have done these speed trials for a long time now, and the free wing stuff just surpasses the E-flight stuff like 100%
Absolutely.
speed wise.
Absolutely.
Speed wise.
Yeah, I think Motion RC has figured out, or Freewing has figured out the EDF jets. Like they're just the cool thing about them is like I would say up into the B2 bomber. I would say they think about us guys that fly off of grass, right? And they try the airplanes. The B-2 bomber, not so much. Like that airplane has been the bane of my existence. I've tried everything, and we'll talk about that because I'm at the point now where I'm ready to sell that airplane, that jet off at a loss, Jeff, at a loss.
I mean, how much of a
Because
loss we talking here, Bobby? Because we might be able to work something out.
I'm talking about probably letting that sucker roll for about 450.
Woo, that's giving it away.
Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy?
It ain't got
So
but like
maybe we
8 flights on it.
not even 8 flights, not even 8 flights. So, and the thing is it'll take off on our field, but it will take off at the very end of our field. So I don't want to have an airplane where I don't feel 110% comfortable with it. I've tried everything, guys. I've tried the landing gear mod. I've tried light batteries. I've tried changing the angle of attack on the nose, raising it about an inch. It did absolutely nothing. So I am at wit's end, man. I'm ready for once to throw in the towel on that plane, man, and I'm there. I'm doing it. So if you guys are local and y'all want a plane, hey, $450, I will give you that B2. You can have it. If you fly off of grass, if your grass is better than our grass, and ours is pretty good, but apparently Jeff Andy G's grass, he has no problem getting that SU 30 up.
Man,
So
I
I
don't
don't
get it.
know. I don't get it either. It hurts my feelings, man, because I love that plane, and but it is what it is. I try not to get attached to these airplanes, plain and simple. I don't have any loyalty to the planes. Why? Because they'll turn around and cheat on you in a heartbeat and crash. You know.
So Mike,
So
Med Scott, Michael Reitska, Guniak.
yeah, do a roll call, man. What's going on, Kerry? What is going on? We got a lot of new
Reitska
people in
says
here.
Reitska says throw in a butterfinger and you got a deal.
Hey, dude. Yeah, you throw me a butterfinger my way. Shoot, you got me. You got me something good. But Jeff, what kind of snacks you got? I know you got some snacks over there. Don't say you don't.
Nah, bro, I got nothing.
You got
Had some
nothing?
had some pineapple earlier, man. I had a ham and lettuce sandwich for dinner, and I
So,
had some pineapple for a snack.
for you guys just tuning to the channel, me and Jeff always talk about the snacks that we have when we do our live feed because we never know what we're going to have. So, dude, I got a throwback, Jeff. You guys, y'all might know what this is, might not. But check this out. Do you know what that is?
Oh,
You
that's a
know what
Star
that
Crunch.
is?
That's a
That is
Star
a
Crunch.
Star Crunch, dude. That is like a little bit of heaven right there.
Hey, man, you got fat kid over here.
Dude, look, I just left the gym. I left the gym, and what did I do? I went to the grocery store and picked up these bad boys. Like, I'm just supporting my habit at the gym, So it's cool. I'm not trying to get big. I'm just trying to be healthy. I'm trying to treat myself the same way I do with my airplane. So it is what it is. But I'm drinking healthy. I got apple juice right there. So it is what it is. But let's see. Kerry Ferguson says got the day off of work. So watching you blokes. It's lunchtime here. Well, dude, we certainly appreciate you, Kerry, tuning into the channel, man. Me and Jeff try to bring some good banter, and we try to give you guys some type of information on some type of airplane. And if you guys missed us last week, you missed us last week. But that doesn't matter. You're here with us now, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about that Hobby King paramotor, man?
Hey, man,
Look,
I've got
guys.
mine. And
Look, guys.
look, I told you guys I was gonna light that thing up with lights. I've
Yeah.
got. I'm missing the lights shining in the canopy, but I'll be right back. Let me show you this, Bobby.
Go ahead, go get it, dude, because I'm queuing up. I'm gonna let these guys see a sneak peek of the video, and I haven't even released it yet, but I'm gonna let them see, because that's what we do here, man. You tune into the live show, we give you a sneak peek of videos that haven't dropped yet. So that's what it is. That's what we do.
All right, Bobby. So check it out.
All right,
See
I'm
this
I'm
ring
with
right
you.
here?
Yeah.
Ring's gonna light up blue. Well,
Oh man, that's gonna be crazy.
knowing my camera, it's probably gonna light up green,
Probably.
but we'll see.
All right, I'm waiting for you. Wow, it turned everything green.
Wow, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, you look like you're in
So
like slime.
you got that's lighting up blue, that's green, and then that's red on that side. It
Nice.
looks really good, man.
Yeah, man,
So
that's
I'm
pretty cool.
excited to do some night flying.
Hey, I think it's gonna work out pretty well. Never mind me here. There we go.
This thing is like wicked bright, and it doesn't blind you from the front. So when it's flying to you, you can see it, but not like you can like that.
Oh, I see. Dude, that's a plus, man. Dude, I'm excited about that. That's going to be fun. We're really going to do some night flying on those things, guys. So
You
you
know what's even
guys,
better than that? I got
what?
enough to do yours too.
Hey, I'm all about that life, man. I'm all happy about that. So that will be cool. But so, guys, we did the video of the paramotor from Hobby King. It's an awesome, phenomenal airplane. And Jeff, I think they were on sale.
They
They
were
were
on
on
sale for like
sale.
119. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. And so I saw that and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. But look, guys, we're going to let you guys take a quick sneak peek. And I think that's it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. There it is. All right, so here you go. Sneak peek. Boom.
Thanks again.
Thanks again.
All right, we're out here with the Hobby King paramotor. Look, guys, Jeff was trying to get this thing up
There we
before.
go.
One shot. I threw it one time.
All right, and it didn't work. All right, here we go.
You ready?
Just like that.
that, it's up.
It takes a couple of practice tries, right, Jeff?
Yeah, it's one of the Hobby King ones.
Now throttle is altitude. How cool is that, Jeff?
It's pretty neat.
I mean, some guys are like, "Oh man, yawn, that's boring." But I promise you, it is not boring because as soon as you get a light
Heck
wind,
no.
it's different.
Oh, I hear thunder in the distance.
It's just a fun, peaceful flying airplane, man. I mean, it's not an airplane.
Did it, man?
It's an aircraft.
It's an aircraft.
Look at
It's a
that.
paramotor.
Flying a 6,000 milliamp battery.
So it's doing. I mean, that's
I
cool.
like it, man. I think it's pretty sweet.
We had a good time with that thing. Jeff was
We've
over
been
there
looking at these
cruising.
for a long time too, haven't we?
He did some touch and goes on it. And
Absolutely.
everything.
I think it's like 2 miles an hour wind right here. So.
Check this out.
Oh, touch and go!
I mean, come on,
Nice.
dude. Hey, look, and it's harder than what
Hey,
it
full
looks.
throttle it. Let's just see what it. How? Oh my god!
Full throttle. Look at the power, guys.
Okay. All right. That's a ton of power, man.
High desert, man. That thing is a blast.
Got plenty of power,
It
Bobby.
really is a blast. And I mean,
I got it to do loops.
Behind the stick.
Dude, that's an awesome maiden.
It brought a smile to our face. Like we were like, "Holy crap!" You could tell genuinely in the video that we were having fun. Like, watch. See Jeff's face, man, when he lands that thing. Look.
Nice,
Look
man.
at his face.
I love it, man.
That was cool, guys.
Dude,
That's
Jeff.
Tug Hill. Appreciate it, man. We really appreciate it.
Yep, Tug
Tug
Hill
Hill
RC. Check them
Thank
out.
you, man.
That little thing. I mean, for what it is, dude, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
All right, stay tuned, guys. Bobby's next.
Oh, here we go.
So Jeff got me on
We got
there,
Bobby
and
on the sticks.
I'm
Look at this.
excited, man. You ready?
So go about half throttle
I was kind of scared with
A
that
little
prop
less than
there.
half,
You know what I mean?
40%.
Just a little shaky.
and toss it. Oh, kill the throttle when that happens.
There we go.
Make it launch. Part 1's done. Now part 2. Let's see what we got. Here we go.
There we go.
Subscribe.
Boom. It takes a little getting used to,
It doesn't need
guys.
a lot of power. You're absolutely right. About
Victor, we tried the speed test, man.
Dude, look at
It
this,
didn't
Jeff.
go
This is
up. What,
fun.
it's like 12 mile an hour, Bobby?
I think we got it like, was it 12 or 7? I think it was like
get you one.
17 miles an hour with the wind pushing it. So
Look at that, dude.
just a lot of fun, you know?
It's Snow River. Yeah, you have to worry about the line sucking in the prop. It's got a brake whenever you kill you kill the throttle.
Yeah.
The brake stops the prop from spinning, so it's not too terrible.
But a very cool play, man. Me and Jeff appreciate anything that flies. Like, and you know, don't stick your nose up at it yet until you try it because it's just fun. You know what I mean? But you definitely, once you get the technique down on how to launch it, you know, you're better. There's probably, what would you say, Jeff? Like a 51% fail rate on the launch? Maybe a little lower than that.
I've thrown it quite a few times, and I still fail at them. I mean,
it's pretty tough.
You just got to
but
get
once
that speed just right, man, with that motor, so you don't overthrow it or you don't underthrow it.
Yeah, but it was cool, man, and it worked out really well. So super enthused about that airplane, and me and Jeff are just thrilled as could be for the price. Really, you can't beat it. I mean, honestly, you can't beat it for what it is, and you know, this day and age where we spend hundreds of dollars on foam airplanes, you get something like this, and it actually feels like something. Jeff, you crashed that thing quite a bit on launch, right? And like, you know, I did too. And it's resilient. We didn't tear it up, not one bit. So pretty
Guys,
impressive.
I took that thing and I was trying to do loops with it, and I got it up, and I killed the throttle, and it fell into the parachute. It was what, 80 foot up, Bobby?
At least.
And it dropped down, and it broke the prop, or broke the
Yeah.
tip off the prop, because the prop guard, it warped it pretty good. But I mean, the frame of the unit itself is pretty durable.
Right.
So far so good, man. We're gonna have some more video of that too. We're gonna do some
It's
night
just
flying, see
fun.
how it looks.
Yep. But we've got that going on, man. We had a good time with that. So that worked out well. And just super happy with that airplane, man. Like, seriously, it's just something fun. So, Jeff, what else, Jeff? What else do we got going on? You want to talk about
Did you know that
Big Go Hobby?
I'll let you do that spiel, buddy.
All right. So guess what, guys? We've got an airplane that we're gonna check out by BitGo Hobby. Bobby K hit us up and asked if we wanted to review one of their airplanes, and I said absolutely we do. So very happy to have one of their airplanes to review. They're sending that to me and Jeff. We're gonna test it out and put it to the test, man, and see how well that thing flies. Little 50 millimeter SU-27 is what that is. So that will be cool. I'm excited to see how a twin 50 millimeter will do, because me and Jeff have done the singles, and they're impressive. Like, they're really impressive little airplanes.
Yeah.
So, you know, we want to see what that looks like. We want to see how that thing flies. So you'll see a video of it, and we're going to speed trial that thing. But big shout out to Bobby K and Big Co Hobby for thinking about us and shooting an airplane across the bow to us, man. So that'll be pretty cool. I thought that will be neat. So we had a good conversation, man. He's just a good, down to earth dude too. So I think it's pretty cool that they're gonna fire one off. And I told him I'll talk about that too. So I said, hey man, anytime you want to come on the channel, you're more than welcome. So you know, we may be seeing him on the channel. Jeff, what do you think about that?
That'd be cool, man.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Jeff, what is the best little underdog airplane, guys? What do y'all think? The best underdog airplanes, these little foam airplanes that we don't think a lot about, and you see them and you're like, what is that? It could be a balsa plane. It could be a jet. I know one right now, Jeff, that Jeff put into my hands that I thought nothing of it, and I flew it, and I had a blast. And I'm not even like an aerobatic 3D guy. Jeff, you know what airplane that was? It was the Flex Innovation Cap 232, guys.
Oh yeah.
Awesome flying airplane. Me and Jeff has one, and he had another one. I took that thing and went to the 400 mark in the sky, and we just had a ball, man, and snapped it all the way down. So we had a good time with it, man. It was a lot of fun. But Jeff, what were your thoughts on the Flex Innovation airplane? I'm pretty impressed with it.
Josh Bunn says the E-Flight T28, and Reitska says the FMS PA Super Cub. That little Flex, man, Josh Bunn helped me set it up at Kinston, and then I grabbed it, man, a deal too good to pass up, grabbed one local, and, man, they're just a blast. I mean, we were doing knife edge and dragging the tails, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, we were just having all kinds of fun. And the fact that airplane has, what is that, the Aurora gyro inside of it, Jeff?
Yeah, the Aura. Yeah.
The Aura, that's what I said. Yeah, it makes it such a fun, easy flying airplane. And me and Jeff used to talk about, you know, gyros and planes. Well, I did. I just thought it was, you know, why would you put a gyro in a plane? You know, it flies good already. You know, you're hampering yourself, right? But that's not necessarily the case when you put it on a platform like a 3D plane. Like, it actually literally helps you. If you can already fly 3D, it makes you that much better. Because, you know, Jeff does a phenomenal job, but Jeff was over there doing knife edges like 2 feet from the ground. Like, I was pretty impressed with that. So some sleeper planes. Yeah, he said the E-Flight T28. That E-Flight T28 version 2 that just came out, man, that airplane doesn't get the respect it's due. That is a phenomenal flying airplane. I mean, I really enjoy that airplane. And the FMS PA Super Cub, That is another good one too. You can't go wrong with the Cub. You just can't. So I think that's pretty cool. Right, Lionel Randall. Yeah, we're talking about the X-Fly SU-27 that BitGo Hobby will be carrying, or they are carrying now. So check it out. Check it out. So Jeff, Big Jim said, y'all cost me money. Watched last week and ended up ordering a paramotor. Well, awesome, man.
Hey, man, it was
Hey,
a good
Big
choice.
Jim, hey, you did. You really made a good choice. And that's the thing. Like, we would never, me and Jeff would never bring you anything that is trash. Because if it is trash, Jeff, what are we going to do?
I'll be honest with it about it. Hey, look, speaking of trash,
We'll tell you. We will tell you.
what I thought was going to be trash was that little Eachine, man. That little Eachine was pretty dang sweet. The little Spitfire.
Guys, let me tell you. It's that little P40.
For the money that you spend on that, it's $100, ready to fly.
Guy.
And you can't be like Bobby and get too far. Bobby got too far out on the field and ended up crashing, man. But it picked it back up and started flying.
Jeff, this little airplane, and this is going to sound like a sales pitch, but I promise you it's not. This is just the facts. This little airplane is surprising because it runs on like a little one cell. I think it's a 1 or 2 cell. And it fits right there in the little bay, right? You can fly that thing up to 14 minutes on that LiPo. And I was out there flying. Jeff was flying the paramotor, and I was flying circles around him with this thing. I mean, it is.
I was waiting for it to get caught in the chute.
I was too, man. And I was like, I don't want to be that guy. So that's why I tried to stay away. But this is a really fun little airplane, guys. So if you're in the hobby shop and you see something this size, like this small, I was one of those guys that would be like, I'm not going to get that thing, right? That thing's going to fly like trash. Wrong. Surprising, man. It flew really, really, really good. And, Eachine is carried by Banggood. They carry a host of airplanes, and so I was really impressed that they fired this one off to us. So we literally flew it. And like I said, this is not a sales pitch. Me and Jeff are talking honest because we have a video of it, and we'll let you see the video of it flying. And the thing is doing its job. Like, it's just rock solid. And I mean, it's pretty rigid. I crashed the thing from 80 feet, and it's designed so the prop pops off of it. So it's just crazy. It just blows my mind. Some of this stuff just blows my mind, man. Seriously. So, hey, if you want a little small airplane that you can pocket rocket that thing and throw it on out and fly around like the backyard of your house, that's it. That's it. It is a cool little plane. Like I said, I would always turn my nose up at those things. I used to turn my nose up at a lot of things, Jeff. And now I'm like, electric is pretty practical. So let's see. Rich Hollenbeck. What do you say, Jeff?
I hear you, buddy. Hey, guys. Happy Thursday. I can't wait to go to the Air Venture Saturday. Yeah, I'd love to do that one of these years.
Air Venture.
Don Channel. Jetman wants to know, is that a 3-channel plane?
No, it's a 4-channel plane. It's got rudder, elevator, ailerons, and throttle. And it comes ready to fly. So it comes with the radio. Literally, you turn it on, and she's ready to roll. Just like that. Just like that. That simple. I thought it was pretty impressive. So, it is what it is. But, boom. Let me see. So there we go. What are we doing here, Bobby? I don't see that. I was popping something up, okay? So it didn't come in. But there you have it. So, yeah. Awesome little airplane. I would say that's a little underdog airplane too, because that's one of those things you look at and you're just like, what the heck? So if you're interested in it, I'll drop the link in here, and you guys can go get one if you want to. No kickback, nothing like that, but it's pretty cool. Banggood, they asked if we want to do it, so boom, there it is. And also, Jeff, they sent a coupon with this thing. So if you want to get one, there's a coupon for it. And I'm trying to get back to the place where they sent me the coupon.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was nice too. I was like, that's actually really nice. Let's see here. So it's actually a 20% off coupon for this thing. So if you're interested in it, there you go.
Hey, Rich,
So
that just means Jeff was in the show before Bobby was. That's why I'm on the left.
what's that mean? Oh, yeah.
I was early for once.
Yeah, he was. He really was. So boom. There you go, guys. I just dropped in the coupon. If you're thinking about getting that, you can go to banggood.com and put in that code BGP40CN. You should get 20% off of it. And the date's on there, 7/27 to August the 31st. There you go. You can have it. So there you go. Again, we're just bringing you the good stuff, man. Just bringing you the stuff that that's out there. And there's one thing, Jeff, I posted that didn't pop up, and that's strange to me. Let's see here.
Enrique, I was using a 6,000 milliamp 4S, even though the book calls for a 3S. It says to fly with a 3S 5000, and of course, I always overpower, overfly, whatever.
Absolutely.
We were putting 4S and 3S planes long before they were said that they was allowed.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I put 4S in it, man, and it handled well. I might cook the SC, is what it is. They're what, $30 for a new one.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty cool just to see. But
Jeff's Customs in the house.
I see that Jeff's Custom comes sliding in the back door, right? But man, we've got a lot of good things going for us. By the way, Jeff, hang tight. I'm gonna step away for a minute, and you've got the reins. I'll be right back. Go get some.
Got my fruit lettuce, cuz. Where'd he go? What's he doing? What's up, Jeff? About time you pop in here. You're like me, showing up halfway through the show. Hey, MC Redtail Flyer, why not, man? Push it to the limits. It's only foam. Have fun with it. John Noons, what's up, brother? Yeah, Redtail, man, you got to have a good time doing it, man. If not, what's the point of even flying? That's why we're in this hobby. Have a good time. Good, yeah, got to get some more of that cheer wine. I told you that stuff was good, man. I bet Nate's didn't last a day. Nate don't even come in here anymore, man. What's up with that? Uh-oh. My Wi-Fi sucks. Guys, I'll be so happy when Ting comes around, man. Fiber optic internet. It's going to be a whole lot better. I said my kids killed mine. Now, unfortunately, Guniac, my work schedule, I'm work nights 2 days a week, so it's been hot and working 20-hour days.
Boom.
Sucks.
That man's not working, guys. Don't let him fool you. You hear him in there talking about that stuff. He's
man,
not.
Don't let me tell people what you do all day.
Yeah, don't tell people what I do all day. Hey, hey, check this out, Jeff. Look at that right there. Huh? My camera makes things look weird. There, let's do this.
You gotta get some better cameras.
It's not my camera. It's actually my light right there. I got one of those weird little ring lights, and I don't really care for it. There it is. Check that out, guys. rclipobattery.com. 5,200 milliamp lipos. These are the lipos that me and Jeff are going to be testing. They offered to sponsor the channel, and we said yeah. And we've got some other ones too. Me and Jeff are all about bringing in some good quality lipos. And we're not going to bring one in and be like, okay, this is the world's best lipo, because you can only say that after you've tried them against other lipos, right, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
So we've got something in the works, and we'll tell you probably next week about the other lipo that we have coming. But guys, these are pretty decent lipos, man. I mean, these are brand new. I put, I guess one flight on it or two flights on these things, and man, really put it to the test. I mean, these EDF jets, they put a lot of stress on these lipos. But this is a 6S 120C, Jeff, 5200 milliamp lipo. So you can find these on Amazon, and these are pretty decent. I've had these before. Me and Jeff have run the 6000 and the Viper 90, and they did a really good job. So if you're looking for a decent lipo, man, give it a shot. Give these a try and see what you think. Me and Jeff often feel like some lipos are better than others, and me and Jeff have tried lipos that are much better than others, and we tried some lipos that were just straight up trash and not the true milliampage. One was what, Jeff?
The UME batteries.
The UME batteries. Guys, stay away from UME batteries. The capacity is not true. We tried it. It's, what was it, like a 4,000 milliamp or something like that? And it was a super good price, and it was more equivalent to like a 3,000, 3,300. So those UMEs are not the truth. And actually, the guy, well, we won't go into that, but yeah, they are not true. They're not telling the truth on the milliampage. So if you're in the market for a decent lipo, stay away from the UMEs, because you bought a bunch, didn't you, Jeff?
Yeah, I bought a couple and then quickly
I warned
realized
you about them.
wrong thing to do.
Yeah, I warned him about it, and he's like, "We'll give them a shot." And he was like, "Yeah, those are trash." So, and they're trash in the sense of the capacity is not what it is. So,
I mean, you just think about it when HRBs first hit the market, man. HRBs were no name. They were cheap. You're talking 40, 50, they were what, $52 a battery when I first started
apple
flying
juice, boys and girls, just apple juice. Yeah.
And now they're $120, $125 for
man. Yeah.
for two batteries.
And me and Jeff were just kind of like, we remember when they were cheap and like it was the best kept secret, and then the secret got out. And probably because me and Jeff were talking about them all the time, and then everybody else found out about them, and then everybody else was talking about them. And slowly but surely, they raised up the prices on them, and now they're at a point where, they've got a name for themselves. And guess what you do when people have a name for their product? They jack the prices.
Rise.
Ken Sprouse, SMCs are very good lipos too.
I used to run SMCs on my short course trucks.
Yep. Those are really, really good lipos. Another good lipo, roaring tops are very good too. Those are very good lipos. So, there's a bunch of good ones out there, but you'll notice on Amazon, if that's where you go to get them, read the reviews, man. The reviews will tell you exactly what you're feeling in your gut. You're like, man, that price is pretty low, but don't think just because it's a lower price, it's a bad lipo. That's not necessarily the case. These are actually moderately priced, and these are very, very good. So, very surprised, very, very pleased with them too. So, and I was flying these in the Avanti, and it was super punchy. So very, very nice. Very, very nice. Gen Ace. Gen Aces are a pretty solid lipo. Jeff, you've had some experience with Gen Ace.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them.
Yep.
I used to be a dealer for Gen Ace.
Yep. What do you mean dealer? Like a dealer or like a dealer?
Yeah, like a dealer.
I got you. I'm being funny. Yeah. So those are pretty solid lipos too, and they come at a pretty decent price too. But we've had good success with those too. So I'm always about trying different lipos and seeing which ones are good if we can get a decent lipo. Because look, man, we do these reviews, and me and Jeff are hard on these lipos. Jeff, do we break in lipos? Nope. We don't break in lipos. You know how we test a lipo? The same way you do. You put it in your airplane and you fly it.
Yeah.
We don't try to kill it. We don't try to take it, we just fly the airplane. And me and Jeff were talking about this as like, we go through a lot of lipos. We have lipos that are just sad. So, it was time about, we're talking about just flipping them out and cycling them out and getting rid of them and that kind of thing. So, but yeah, so you'll see us try these new lipos. We're going to bring that up to you. We're going to have some type of test that we do other than just, flying them and saying this is a good lipo. You need something more than that. But also, we're going to talk about safe ways to store these things, right? Because I keep mine in ammo cans. Some people say you need to drill the top of an ammo can, you need to vent it and all that, and so on and so forth. But I can assure you, I've seen ammo cans cook off in a fire, and they do pretty well. So, do your research, drill the tops if you choose. Some people Jeff, did you know some people line their ammo cans with drywall? Apparently, drywall is a good insulator for this. So, yeah, food for thought, right? Something, but if you fly electric, guys, you definitely want to take that serious.
LJ's in the house.
What's up, LJ? Oh, there he is. LJ's in there. Hamilton's Hanger, what's up, buddy?
Hamilton's in there.
Yeah, man, I miss them dudes. Life gets in the way, and it's been pretty hectic for me and Jeff, work-wise and life-wise, and everything like that. So we do need to link back up with those guys. China hobby lipos are pretty decent too. Honestly, yeah, the CNHLs. I don't know why I struggle with that to say that. They're pretty decent. I have some 5S ones, and they're perfect. They're perfectly fine. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Some people scoff and they say it's from China, but guess what?
They're all from China.
Exactly. I'm just like, we all want to be patriotic and stuff like that, but unfortunately, we don't have the supply chain to do that just yet. So it is what it is. But that's the way it goes. But yeah, the China hobby line of lipos are very good. Admirals have done well for me. Yeah, I've had an Admiral battery before, and it lasted a long time. It was pretty good. So there's nothing wrong with the Admirals, man. The only thing I don't like about the Admirals is the price. Those suckers are expensive, like expensive. So,
Yeah, they're up there with the like the Spectrum batteries, man. They're expensive.
Yeah, Jeff. I mean, seriously, man. But I honestly, if there's any lipo that I could go with, that I haven't tested, like I haven't tested these yet 110%, but I know these are good. Like I know these are great batteries. But the HRBs have been consistently a good lipo for me, and I know for you, right? Wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
So, boom, there you go. Let's see. Ken Sproul says, I keep my lipos in Craftsman plastic tool chests with wheels. So, yeah, you know what? We saw that, actually. We saw that. And that's actually a pretty good thing.
When Ken comes to the field, dude, he brings like his whole.
He brings the Armada.
Yeah, dude.
He brings the Armada. Like, he brings the hanger and everything. I mean, it was super impressive. So, Ken, had a good time with you, man. Definitely. So, what's up,
Hey,
Tom
Tabor. Hey, I've actually put in an application with Max Amps, man. See if you can spread the word.
Yeah. But we're definitely trying to test the batteries out too. So good, we're at 40 people right in here, guys. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you can. It really helps out the channel and the algorithm, and it makes people see what we're doing. So, Jeff, do you see a poll? I made a poll. Okay, yeah.
I see it in the
cool.
I see it in the YouTube side. I don't see it on the StreamYard side, but yeah.
Okay, cool. You know what's weird is like I'm in the YouTube side, and it's not showing up on the.
Appreciate it, Tom.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like bouncing in between. That's why I look like I'm crazy, but I am crazy. So
yeah, I see the 33 people voted. 88% says
cool.
Yes.
Awesome, man. Cool. And look, man, we all you'll start seeing us do polls because we want to make sure we bring good content, original content. We're always trying to change up what we do, and we're always trying to perfect the craft, man. We don't want you guys to get stagnant, and me and Jeff don't want to get stagnant. So you'll see us, do these little tests and, say, hey, what would you like to see, and stuff like that. So somebody said, no, we don't find our channel entertaining and educational, and that's cool. We respect that, man, and that's cool. We don't care. We really don't. We really don't.
Ah,
We
it's
have
all
fun,
good.
And look, Jeff, me and Jeff even thought about crashing an airplane, just because we're tired of the airplane. That was actually Jeff's idea. We had an
That
airplane
was
that
my
won't
idea,
die.
but you know what I did with that plane, Bobby?
What'd you do?
Like I completely demolished it. Like I sat there in the room, I pulled all the electronics out of it, and I just started ripping stuff.
And you didn't even. We weren't even there to like give it a proper send off.
No, because it needed some gear work. So what I did was I stripped all the gear out. I stripped all the lights. I took all the servos out. So I've got a bunch of parts, a ton of parts. I got like 2 or 3 sets of gear for the E-flite F-18 and
Right.
some wings and elevators and stabilizer, horizontal stabs. Like I got a bunch of parts if somebody needs it.
Well, there you have it. And I'll tell you, man, like that was a good airplane. That little E-flite FA-18, it was a monster, man. It was extremely fast. When you put the X-fly in that thing, it just made it a completely different monster,
It was
like
good, but
crazy.
that plane, it was a fun flying plane, but that plane just gave us a lot of issues. And once we figured out
That's
the CG, got the CG right, and it flew great. But at that time, man, it had already had so many battle wounds,
yeah.
like it
She
wasn't
was
even worth to
she
me
wasn't pretty. She wasn't pretty.
trying to. Yeah, I mean it's one that just got tossed around and got thrown around and just dented and dinged and the gear ripped out of it. I just so I figured instead of crashing it and making a big mess, I'd have to clean up at the field and
Right.
risk ruining the battery, ruin the ESC, ruin the receiver, ruin the fan. I just disassembled it here in the house.
Hey, I understand, dude. I was laughing at what Big Jim said. He says, "Mine's still in the box. No need for parts yet." That's pretty funny. Rich Hollenback, he says Spectrum lipos might be expensive, but they are so nice to use. Like when you charge them up to go to the field and something comes up, you don't have to worry about putting them into storage level because they're kind of like the DJI
Yeah,
drone
they
batteries where they
self
self.
discharge.
Yeah, man, it's just a necessary thing, and it makes you feel better. It gives you some added security with the lipos. And guys, if you're just tuning into the live show, we're talking about lipos, the good, the bad, and the safe ways to store them, and some of the things that are good about it. So, because honestly, your airplane is only as good as your lipo is. So, you know, that's one thing that you want to think about when you get your airplanes. You get a high performance EDF jet or something like that. You need a high performance, a pretty decent lipo. So there's that. But
Yeah. So I hit this little button on the side of my mouse. And
dude, I do it. I do
it's
it all the
forward and
time,
backward, and I completely backed out of the room. I was like,
Jeff.
"Oh crap!"
I do it all the time. Like I just do stuff like that, man.
Hey, Charles McDaniel's got a question. Hey guys, my question is: a Flex Innovations RV8 based on the manual settings, too much throw. I want to get less throw. Is the inside hole on the servo arm or the outside hole gets less throw?
Very good question, Jeff.
It's gonna be the inside hole.
There you go. The closer on the inside hole, the less throw you get. The further out you are, the more throw you got. So yeah. Or if you can go into your radio, you can set dual rates and you can dumb it down that way, like I
Yeah,
do.
you can adjust your servo travel.
Yep. You could do it like that. I go in and I do rates, and whatever the manual says, like let's say it says 60%, I always do 3 rates. I do, if it says 60 as the lowest and like 80 as the highest, I'll start off and do like 55, then I'll do 65, and then I'll do like 85, like that. That way, if it's too much, then I can go all the way down and I'm under and I'm comfortable flying it. So, jump in there and do that with your radio if you have that ability to do it. But I'll tell you what, man, I'm a Futaba dude, and I love the Spectrum radio, man. I love that NX8. I just wish I went and got the NX12 so I can get to some of these bigger jets. So it is what it is. But I hope that answers your questions, which is funny, Jeff, because you know. It's funny that you said that because I was literally getting ready to put this up.
How about this one? Have you ever not given yourself enough rates and crashed a plane?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've done that to where, especially on the elevator. For some reason, I like my airplanes a little nose heavy, and if you don't have enough elevator on it, man, you'll run out of elevator, especially when you're coming in and you're at low speed and you run out of elevator. I'll tell you the airplane I did it with, Jeff, the AL-37. That needs
Really?
100% elevator. Yeah, man, I had that thing set at like 70, and I had to come in under some like 60-70% power just to get the proper flare. So yeah, I've done that, and you will crash a plane. I didn't crash that actual airplane, but I landed extremely hard, So, but you will fall out of the sky.
I haven't flown that plane in a while. I think it's time to get it back in the air.
Yeah. Hey guys, by the way, boom. Right now is the time. If you have a question, ask a question. Me and Jeff will do the very best to answer it, and the guys in the channel will also jump in there and help out as well. So, if you got a question on some airplanes, shoot it to us right now. We'll talk about it. Let's go. Let's see if we can answer some of these questions that you guys. What's going on? Marty Cruz. Buenos noches, everybody. Howdy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's a good one. Charles McDaniel said, yes, that answers my question. I did turn the rates down. My low rates are now 50 mid. Rates are 70 high. Let's see. Mid rates are 70 and the high rates are 90. There you go, man. You're good.
What's up,
That
Marty?
way, yep, if you're up there and you realize like it's not enough, you can easily switch, man. Smartest thing you can do. IX20. Yeah, I know, man. That IX20 is just too much. That's just, it's amazing. And when I say too much, I mean, it's just awesome. It is awesome. It's basically a laptop and a radio. Let's see. Great review on the Cirrus 2, by the way. Still need to watch the speed trial for the MiG. I'll check it out tonight after the show. Yeah, thanks, guys. We did do, we dropped the release of the Cirrus. And, Jeff, we're going to talk about that, too, on the channel as well. We got to talk about the Cirrus because, man, that's a solid flying, good all-around airplane. Like, you can't go wrong with the Cirrus. It's not an aerobatic monster, and it's not made to be. But, at full throttle, man, the thing will roll actually pretty good. I was pretty impressed. So we'll talk about that.
Rich Hollowbach says, if you could only fly one plane for the rest of your life, what would you pick and why?
Ooh. That's a great question. Jeff, I'll let you go ahead and start that one off. I know what my answer is.
Mine would be the E-Flight Carbon Z Cessna 150 because it is just an everyday relaxing flyer. Like, do one wheel touch and goes all day long.
I will agree. I've seen you fly that airplane, and it's just a fun, safe airplane. Mine, I had it so nose heavy, I found out that I had to slide the battery back a ton, and it's a phenomenal flying airplane. It's awesome. That's a good one, Jeff. Mine would be, believe it or not, the Great Plains or Hangar 9 stick. Like, I fly the giant stick. I love the stick planes. They don't look like, anything other than a big old barn door with wings. But I tell you what, you can fly that in heavy wind. You can fly that in no wind. It's a good all-around flying airplane, man. Super forgiving. You can do stuff with it. Awesome flying airplane. So mine would be the giant stick. I love it. I've got two of them, and I've got one that I'm getting ready to make. I'm electrify the thing. So that's mine. Let's see here. Tom Tabor said the 90 millimeter Stinger. Yeah, that would be my go-to for EDF jets. But I tell you, man, the Viper 90 was like my new go-to, cheating on the Stinger 90. What about you, Jeff? What in EDF jets? What's your go-to?
Man, I like the Viper 90.
It's just a good flying plane, honestly. Let's see. Lionel Randall said he would choose the Freewing L39. Ken Sprouse said the Consendo. That Consendo is just a good all-the-way flyer. Matt Scott said the Flex Mamba 60E. That is a good flying plane. You can do anything with it.
Hey, I need to redact my comment.
What are you going to redact?
I think I want the AL-37, man.
Yeah.
Because
I was surprised you didn't say AL-37.
I had to think about that.
That's just a majestic plane. Jeff, I was watching the video that we took. So we took a lot of video, and we're going to make a highlights reel for you guys. Just flying the AL-37 and stuff like that. Jeff did some amazing passes with that, and it's an awesome plane. I like the PJ-50, man, and it's funny, Jeff, because there's all this hype about these EDF jets. It comes out like the PJ-50. Remember all the hype and excitement, and now you don't hear anything about it, right?
Yeah.
The B-2 bomber, same thing. The MiG-29, it came out, boom, the excitement's gone. Like, it's just very interesting. So, Seth Greenberg says, what's the best 6S for the money? Ooh, that's a good question. What is the best 6S for the money?
Don't get me to line.
Well, you got to give your opinion, man. What you think?
I don't even know yet.
You don't even know yet.
I can't speak with yet. We need to figure that out.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of lipos that we're going to test that we think are going to do really well. I'll tell you, these right here are pretty good. We've had HRBs. I mean, it depends. It's subjective, because if you mean best as in like power-wise, capacity-wise, if you're looking for just a solid all-around flyer and you don't want to break the bank, honestly, I've had decent success with the Hovus. The Hovus, is that how we call it, Jeff? Hovus? I mean, it's just a middle-of-the-road lipo. It's good. It's a workhorse. It does its job. So,
You know what you don't find, Bobby, is that Cessna 150 for sale anymore. I should have not got rid of mine. And I heard that the guy that I sold mine to, like, totaled it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Ken Sprouse says Jeff's going to be mad because I may get that SU. Get it. I think you should.
I'm not going to be mad.
I think you should. Marty Cruz says the F4 Phantom. Man, that F4 Phantom on 8S, I'll tell you, man, she's a bad bird. She's a bad bird, man. Don Henry says, I'm happy with the Redmaster TX16. The Spectrums are too rich for my blood. Yeah, the Spectrums are pricey. They are pricey. I will agree with you on that one for sure. Let's see here. Oh, man. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Let's see. Jetman says EDF. I will go with the FMS Hawk. The FMS Bayhawk 80 millimeter is just a sure bet. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. This is an awesome plane for sure. Let's see. The Avanti 70 80 millimeter. Yeah, that's just a good plane too. Red Tail Flyer says, don't forget the Draco. Man,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You want an honest opinion about that Draco, man? You really want an honest opinion about the Draco? Jeff, talk about the Draco, man. I'll let you take that one.
Mm-mm.
Talk about the Draco, Jeff.
No.
Talk about the Draco.
Draco wasn't my flying style, Bobby.
No, mine either, man. I flew it. It's a beautiful plane, man. It looks good. Somebody made the analogy. It's like a beautiful girl at the dance that you always want, but once you get her on the dance floor, you realize she can't dance and she's terrible. She's got bad breath. It's kind of like that. We just didn't like it. Yeah. We just didn't like it, So, Josh Bunt says, I love the Hovus. Yeah, dude, those are solid little lipos. And honestly, we didn't like the Draco because of the way it flew. Like, it flew heavy. It just flew heavy. So there you go. F4 Phantom ADS is a fast mother. Yes, it is. Me and Jeff speed trialed it. I flew it the first time, did the maiden, and turn around on the second flight, we did a speed trial on it. And Jeff, without saying what it was doing, what do you think about that? Yeah. Yeah. It's fast. It's fast, guys. That thing on 8S is fast. It's fast enough that I did not want to put it in a deep dive because I was worried about it like coming out. That's how fast it is. So yeah. Rich says, I love my Spectrum batteries for the convenience and the SMC arteries for their long life. They can take a beating. Yeah, we're hard on these lipos, man. Ken Sprouse says, Rich, sounds like you and I definitely are on the same page. Let's see. LJ said that the Draco is a pretty plane. Flying it was fine, just not more than a cool looker. Yeah, it was boring to fly for me. It was just boring. It's a stoll plane, you know. Once you take it off and you putt around for a little bit, it's no different than a Cub. Honestly, I'd rather have a Cub because at least it floats better. Like me and Jeff noticed right off the bat, like when we were flying the Draco without throttle, man, she was a brick. It's a heavy plane, you know. So hey, we're just being completely honest. So beautiful plane. We had it. It flew good, but it just wasn't our liking. I'm mad Jeff's not saying anything about that plane. He's just pleading the fifth
I'm
over
gonna
there.
keep my mouth shut on the Draco, man. I'm being nice.
I don't want you to be nice, man. I want you to be honest.
I'm being nice, brother.
Let's see. Seth Greenberg says, I'll try SMCs. I use Spectrums, but they are expensive. They are, man. That's the only problem with the Spectrums. They're expensive. And look, we don't have the smart chargers. I don't need the smart charger. I don't need it. So why am I going to buy a Spectrum smart battery when I'm not even going to benefit from the thing, right? So I'm not going to go out there and buy all the Spectrum product. I mean, that's just me. But, you know. Let's see. He says reprogram that AR637T in the Draco and fly it on 6S. Good God. Jim says I want an E-flite F4, but can't find one now. I have one, and I will tell you this: that E-flite F4 on 80mm is a phenomenal plane. It's another fast flying, super locked in airplane, man. So you know, Wings 88 says that's like the E-flite 1500. P51, just not fun to fly. Jeff, is that the 1500? That's what you have, right? The twin?
Maybe he's talking about 1500mm.
Maybe. I thought he was saying the EC 1500. But the P51.
He's probably thinking of the 1.5 meter P51.
Isn't that what I have? The one I have?
Yeah, the one you got from TJ.
Yeah, I've got that plane, and you know what? We need to do a review on it, and I just have it and it's ready. But I haven't flown it yet. Jeff flew it and didn't really care for it. It was, you know, it's a Mustang, and it's not a very fast one. I think it has a top speed of 85. And, you know, it's just a safe flyer. It's just a safe flyer. Here's the problem with me and Jeff, and this is the hardest part with having a channel that reviews remote control airplanes. Jeff, what do you think is the hardest part that we do?
Keeping up with all we do.
Yeah. And also, like, the hardest part too is being aware that we have to be fair and impartial about these airplanes, and like not put our personal, you know, feelings into it to a point that we're like, oh, it's just trash, you know, because we're really not like that with a lot of planes. But we try to do it from a point where it's like we bring the video, you see the video, you see us flying it, and we'll give you our take on it, and then you formulate your own opinion if you want to buy it. So, Jeff, how much money do you think we've saved in people like from spending these airplanes?
Man, don't give me the line.
I bet we probably saved quite a bit. You know, people get to see them, and then because that's what I used to do. I used to go on YouTube and I would watch Banana Hobby Pete, and I would watch, and I mean like old school Pete, right, with the hat backwards and the, you know what I mean, and the shades. And I would watch him, and I would be like, man, that's a cool plane. I want one. And then I would see the price tag, and I was like, oh, whew, too rich for my blood. I don't even know how to fly a jet, but I always wanted one. E-flite F4, Freewing F4. Which one do you like more? LJ, that's a good question. I'll tell you, the Freewing F4 on 8S, I love it, man. It's awesome. The power is there. It launches off the ground. I will say it's a heavier airplane. Just Customs warned me about that airplane on landing. But to be honest with you, yeah, you feel the weight right away, and in turns, you know, it drops altitude, just like the full scale. But I will say that it's a good flying plane. It has no negative tendencies whatsoever, and it's fast as heck, man. I would put that against the Viper 90, and I know it's not fair because it's on 8S, but dude, it will smoke the Viper 90's bags, absolutely, for sure. So. Just an awesome flying plane. But yeah, and I'm not taking any away from the E-flite F4. The E-flite F4 is a much lighter plane, and it's equally fast too. We did a speed trial on that, Jeff, and I'm not sure how fast we got that thing.
I don't remember, dude. All this stuff is like a blur, man. We do so many of them. It's a blur.
And that's the thing. We do so many of them. It really is a blur. So, you know.
Hey, look. Look who's in the house. Mad
house?
Scientist G.
All right.
You see who that is?
Yeah, what's up? That's old Bass and Brass. What are you doing up there, man?
Yep.
Hey, guys. Y'all
Trying to
got
get
me
him to come
past my
fly with
bedtime.
us over at our field sometime.
Yeah, man, you need to come out and play with us, dude. You're like right down the street. You know, come out and fly and fellowship with us, man. Break bread with us. You know what I mean?
I see he's flying over there at JCAC.
Yeah, that's a good spot over there. Got a good group of guys over there. You know, so and also our field is going through some changes right now, some leadership changes. It's going to be awesome, guys. And look, guess what? We're going to have a fly-in, and all you guys are welcome to come. So just wait
There's
for
area
that
to
one.
camp, primitive camping, but area to camp.
Yep. We've got some awesome things coming on. So we'd love for you guys to come out and come flat swamps and just hang out with us and have a good time, man. And we can shoot the bull. You bring your airplanes that you want to sell. Oh, it's going to be a great time. You know, I'm pretty excited about that, man. I love the direction that everything is going right now. So let's see. Noon says love the F4S at my airfield. Can't land one there. Oh, they got a fence. Yeah. I understand. My friend. And it was cheaper, more money for. Yeah, you're right. The E-flight was cheaper. So Iron Mover asked this question, Jeff. I'll let you take it, man. Boom.
Any ideas on new planes coming soon? Haven't got a clue.
I'll be right back.
Look at Jeff's custom. We can stay in Jeff's trailer. Oh man, how about Josh Bunn? Yeah, we haven't had a flying in a long time, man, out there. So look, Ken Sprouse, we can all stay in Jeff's trailer. But look, hey, I do have a camper that I could bring out and set up and charge you guys like Airbnb fee. I mean, that sounds like a really good idea. I mean, to sleep like 8 people, 9 people. Hey, way to make a little money. A little side hustle. But we're gonna get first fly-in is probably gonna be next year, or maybe in the fall. We don't know. I mean, in order to get on the calendar for AMA, we have to send it in well in advance. But it'd be a good time for sure. Oh, Bobby over there. Look at him over there eating.
Hey, man. Hey, look, dude, I'm in the background over here eating a Star Crunch, just enjoying myself. I was over here like dancing and whatnot. This is why I had to pull myself off, man. I love these things. I'm just enjoying the show, man.
Josh, only if it's glamping, LOL. Damn, crashing. Yeah, see, look, everybody's wanting to crash in the truck. Hey, man, I'll take you guys out there and show you how cold it is in there, man. It's going to be great, especially these hot summer nights. It's going to be great. But we'd love to have each and every one of you guys come out to the fly-in. Look forward to the AMA magazine. It's going to be – we've got to sit down and figure out when everybody else around here does their fly-in, so we're not stepping on anybody's toes. I got to look at my schedule. Bobby's got to look at his schedule and got to coordinate with the guys at the field. But it's going to be a good time either way. Bobby, it's 10 o'clock, brother. I got to roll.
I know, man. I'm enjoying this Star Crunch. It's delicious. I'm just like on cloud nine. But you're right, man. Look, guys.
Big
don't
Jim.
forget to put that thumbs up.
Our field is in, I guess, technically Holly Springs, North Carolina. So come on out.
Guys, I hate talking with my mouth full, so I'm not going to do it. Oh, man, that was good. So, guys, hey, look, we tried to do an hour show, so we already know it's late. It's 10 p.m. here in North Carolina, where we're coming at you at. And we try to have you here for a little bit, and then we try to cut you loose so you can go spend time with your family, your loved ones, so you don't get in trouble with that special one that supports you in your hobby. They may not support you in your hobby. They actually might not. But, guys, every Thursday we're in here. We do this from 9 o'clock. We have a good time. We try to bring something informative and educational. We really appreciate you dudes coming in and hanging out with us. Me and Jeff talk about that quite often. It's pretty cool. Yep, we're in North Kakalaki. Big Jim, you're in Northern Virginia. Oh, well, you're good then, man. You're close. But hey, John Henry asked. He said, "What about the Flyfan JAS39, Jeff? Have you seen that?" Before we go, let's take a look at that real quick, and we can formulate an opinion on that airplane. Because I looked at it. Is that the 64 millimeter? Because FMS came out with a 64 millimeter, by the way, while we're talking about new planes. Yeah, they came out and look.
Web page blocked. Thanks, Norton.
Look, the Flyfan planes are actually coming out pretty good. Was it not? Rich Baker actually did one on an airplane, which was pretty cool. And so, guys, they're coming out with some good airplanes. And I want to tell you this too. Not Horizon, but Hobby King, they got another release coming, boys and girls. So stay tuned. We can't tell you anything other than that, but there's something on the horizon. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, it's a 70 mil.
It's okay. So the Flyfan JES 39 is a 70 mil. Can you throw it up on the camera?
I did see that. I watched the video of it.
Oh, there it is. 349, guys. That's not a bad deal. My question is this: are the cabanes and everything already pre-programmed, or is it like that Eurofighter that I have and it was just a monster? It was so tough it demoralized me.
The Canards?
Yeah, the Canards.
I was like, I hope so. It should be in the mixing already with the.
That's what I'm thinking. That thing says virtually instantaneous throttle response. And it's a 70 millimeter, man. So, I think the 70 millimeter is a sweet spot for our field. 80 is actually the true sweet spot. Well, we can get away with some 80s, some 70s.
How little of those gear are there, Bobby? It's the only problem.
Yeah, man. I'm really paying attention.
They're like 35 millimeter tall. Like,
Mad Scientist says, let's plan something this weekend, if not next. Yeah, dude, let's link up, and we'll see what we can do, man. And we'll try to get you out there. Let's see. Big Jim,
it's a good looking little bird, definitely.
And look, Big Jim just said, Hobby King just dropped the paramotor to $100. Yeah, I saw that. And let me get that up for you guys, and I'll give you a link. If you're thinking about buying it, man, you can help out the channel. We don't care if you do or don't, but it'll fund another airplane for Jeff and I. We've actually been looking at quite a few planes, but let's see here.
What's he wanting to see?
There it is. It literally is $99, man. It says you save $58.96. And guess what, Jeff? They're in stock. And they're having this sell for 4 days, 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 52 seconds. So, but who's counting, right? So, what is this? There it is. And here we go. I'm going to drop it in there for you guys so y'all can take a look. If you want one, boom, there it is. That's the affiliate link. So if you're going to get one, you can use the affiliate link. We get a little kickback off of that. It's really not much. It's actually not much at all.
I looked at the Flyfan's Red Falcon K8.
Yeah, what'd you think about that? I looked at it too, Jeff. What'd you think about that airplane?
It's cool. It's small.
It's small. I was surprised, though. They took it off grass and it launched. It did fine,
I imagine it weighs absolutely nothing, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And again, that just brings me back to the B2. I'm like, the B2 Twin 70, it's got the thrust of a beast. It should take off. I don't know why. It didn't. But it definitely didn't take off. So, guys, there it is. That's the link for the paramotor right there. It's $100. So awesome price. And look, tomorrow's Friday, so we're going to do a video release. Me and Jeff are going to talk about which video to release. We've got so many good ones. But I think we should probably fire off that paramotor, Jeff. What you think?
Yeah, man, sounds good.
Yeah, Hamilton, I'm surprised you don't have one of the paramotors, man. You kind of like all things that fly, but I know you love the EDF jets. The same with LJ. LJ likes to fly pretty much everything. He's also into the cars, too. And don't forget to check out these guys' channels, dude. Hamilton's Hangar, LJ, Hobby Life, Jeff's Customs RC. I mean, check those guys out, man. The Mad Scientist G, they've got a channel they just fired up. So pretty interesting stuff, guys. So check it out. Spread the love. There's enough for all of us in here. And again, we appreciate your time. And thanks for hanging out with us. But me and Jeff are polite, dude. We're not going to hold you for an hour and 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 hours. We're going to let you go home. So with that said, Jeff, you got anything else?
I'm good, man. See you guys next week. Thanks for showing in.
Guys, don't forget to check out RaleighHobbyShop.com. On the banner down there, they got everything you need. Drop ship straight to your house. Good dudes, good people, good family, regular people, which is rare. Hey, we appreciate your time. Thanks again for hanging out with us. And don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel.
Made it in.
Craig Bevan, you made it, dude. You made it right at the end, man. You made it, though. So,
see you guys.
Guys, take care. Boom. We're out.